If somebody doesn't believe in calories in, calories out, like you're on the same page scientifically as a flat earther to me. Because the people convincing you are the same people or the same type of people that are convincing people the world is flat. It just doesn't add up. There's too much evidence of it.
Yeah, way too much. Like we're way past that point now where it's just like, yeah, I just get those same vibes. Earlier you mentioned a lot of people say calorie tracking isn't sustainable, and then you were saying, well, why does it need to be? It doesn't necessarily like I would
Yep.
love to speak more about that. Like, do you think going through a phase of like, I don't think rigidity is the right word, but just being really dialed in and just doing something, yeah, a bit more unsustainable while you're
Yeah.
trying to achieve your goal?
Yeah, so I used to call it structured flexibility. Like you're pretty structured with this stuff, but it's flexible enough where you can enjoy some of your favorite foods, maybe have some days off, things like that. But I think there's too much debate over semantics. Someone will be like, well, it's not restrictive. Restriction is bad. It's like, well, it's literally a form of restriction. But the problem is that you think that word is a bad word. Like people have to be restricted or restrained or nudged to not do the things that they were doing that led them to us in the first place. So I think people just need to ease up and stop worrying about what the definition is and think about like what it actually does for people. Like if somebody's just eating whatever they want and they're gaining weight and they're not happy or healthy or whatever, and we're like, all right, we're gonna have you eat fewer calories, and they say, well, I don't want to do a restrictive diet. It's like, well, by definition, like everything you do to cause weight loss is going to be restrictive because it's stopping what led you here. So let's toss our feelings about the definition out the window.
Would you say that perhaps, obviously I don't want to put words in your mouth, but would you say perhaps that's maybe like this I'm trying to think how to phrase this like massive push towards everything having to be sustainable, you could say, is maybe one of the biggest misconceptions people have when it comes to a long-term fat loss that actually like sticks.
Yep. Yeah, yeah. And I think that's the problem with most of life. Everyone thinks that whatever you do now has to be the thing you do forever if it's getting you somewhere. So it's like, no, like I went so hard at the business for 7 years and then I turned it off. Like that wasn't sustainable, but it was necessary to help all these people and to build the life I wanted. So I think the same thing goes for dieting or anything. Like raising a toddler and a baby is not sustainable, but I know I'm getting out of that phase, right? We're not going to be in that phase forever. And if people were in that phase forever, I don't think many people would have kids. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my children so much. I don't want to rush through this phase, but also the toddler phase and the baby phase together, it is extremely difficult for everyone's mental health, right? It's like the puppy phase. Like if someone gets a puppy and the thing is peeing and chewing and making a mess everywhere, it's like it doesn't have to be sustainable. You do it for a reason to train them up and then you move past it. So, yeah, I think sustainability, man, it's like when people are like, if you can't do the diet forever, don't even start it. It's like, no, no, no. Periodization. Like if you want to build muscle, you might do something for 3 straight years and then you might taper back a little bit. So I don't know. I think people just get caught up in like these cliches and then they think, okay, that cliche is what I need to live by. And I'm like, no. Like the saying in business, don't work in the business, work on the business. I'm like, it all depends, right?